Hello there. Let's have a look at the 1968 catalogue briefly. It's the year that the Flying Scotsman first appeared, and you would have thought they'd put that on the cover, wouldn't you? But no, they didn't. They put that's the cover there. So if we look at the diesels here, diesel locomotives. Usual suspects, and these two are still going from the 50s and early 60s. Now there was a brief period where these weren't available. They were brought back sort of here and there in the late 60s. So I'm going to show you that one. We've seen that one recently on the layout, although I think mine might be an earlier example of that. And the other one I've got, single-ended diesel, is from the 1972 catalogue, and this one appears in a train set called the Overlander. And mine is similar but not exactly the same. Mine is not transcontinental, it's CP for Canadian Pacific, but it's 1404. It's got these stripes on the front, and mine has got the CP little thing at the back here. So we'll have a look at that. So there's the CP rail, Canadian Pacific. Usual job, apart from the fact that these two here, being made in the late 60s, have got finer flanges. They will run on later track, and they've got smooth wheels on the power bogie, which means they've got less kind of traction, especially if they're going around this first radius with a few wagons here. Got some Canadian National vans and the Canadian National caboose. So we'll get that going, we'll see that going round. These are quite nice wagons. They weren't released in this livery in this country. These are export models for the Canadian market. And they're all in fairly nice condition. They're all from early 70s, I would approximate, judging by the boxes they came in. So they go quite well with the Canadian National diesel there. I do like the stripes on the side. So we've got a steam engine over here, which is oh, he's stalled on the point straight away, so hold on a second. Yeah, let's try that again. This is the Duchess with the it's the same was it Princess Alexandra, it's the same one as that, but it's been derobed of its streamlining, hence the sort of the front of the smoke box is dipped down a bit. So if we bring it round the front here, we can see, if you look at it sideways there you go, clearly that's fitted inside the clothing. And just here you can see the foot plate, there's two foot plates instead of one joined up with a curved section. So that's a nice runner. It's one of the models from the early 2000s with the reliable motor in them. Although they do still have bits that can fall off sometimes, these things, and they've got quite delicate coupling rods and valve gear, which you've got to be really careful of. And if you're going to run them for extended periods, I would advise you to think again, because well, unless you lubricate the coupling rods quite well beforehand. I have seen them with the coupling rods have been worn to the extent that they'll slip over the pin that holds them in the crank. There we go, Princess Alexandra, name of one of my local hospitals. So we'll bring this one, what can we do with this one? I'll see if I can shuffle it and all its wagons in the sidings in the middle here, and then we'll get the other one out. So if we stick some of these in there next to the platform. As you can hear there, he was wheel spinning just then. So if we leave, hold on, let's go back a bit more. There we are. So if I uncouple that there, then I'll shuffle these two into that siding. So if we hold on a second, it's a bit difficult while I'm holding the phone. Here we go, left those in there. If we do that and that, oops, and that, oh dear. Let's reverse him into there. Now we'll get this one and we'll collect the giraffe car and the caboose from the back of the Hornby factory. So we've reversed in and we've hooked up. There we go, and I'll have to slip round the other side of the layout and change that point before everything derails. Just in time. I think what we might do to finish off is drop off the logs in there. Just have a couple of shots of this one coming round. Quite a smooth runner. So let's just push that forward, and we should release the logs into there. There we go. Oh, that was neat and tidy, wasn't it? Look at that. Push that back. So there we go. I'm not sure this model was available in this country. I don't know. It doesn't appear in the catalogue. Only that one I showed you with Transcontinental on the side. It may have been, you know, you never know. But yeah, I picked that up without a box, so I've got no idea whether it was issued here or exported. And it's ended up back here. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. We've got had some nice wagons there with the Canadian National one, and here's the Canadian Pacific single-ended diesel. There we go. So I presume this one was from about the same year as the 1972 catalogue there. So. And I'm reckoning that these wagons here, these refrigerated cars, whatever they are, I think they were probably from about 72 as well, by the looks of the wheels on them. They're pinpoint axles with plastic wheels. So I reckon that's from the same period. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy the weather. Bye now.